Okay, I want to do this chart on Ions Pharmaceutical. And for the last couple of years, let's kind of see where we've been here. Roughly 60. And then let's get an idea of where this is at, just a kind of a rough idea. About 30. Let's call it about 39. And then you've got this kind of low range here. It's just in the neighborhood of about 27. Okay, so that's kind of close enough. Like I said, they're just areas to give you a kind of an idea of where the stock is going to and where it has been. So anyways, I've been watching on and off for a little while now. The 200-day moving average has held up for years, held up here, held up real nice towards the tail end of last year, had a nice push in there, and it's just continued to kind of move up a little bit. Well, now you're seeing this lower set in and this lower low set in, and on the weekly chart, a big break of the 200-day moving average here, and it actually broke down to about 30 and change, and then came back up to test it one more time and couldn't get above the 200 and kind of got slammed down with a negative earnings that just happened today. So I kind of waited till after the earnings. I was kind of going to play it before, figuring but like I said, I want to kind of be a little bit more cautious in this market with the volatility. So now we've got a couple of factors. One, the earnings were not good, and two, it's below this 200-day moving average. And you know, with the market volatility, sure, it's still going to move around and bounce a little bit, but the overall condition of this right now is going to want to probably come back to test this next decent level, which is going to be roughly right around $28. So from 33.57 and change there, you're going to have a decent reward to the downside. The RSI is now broke below. It's at 38, so it's under 40, and we're starting to see a little tick of red pick back up here on the wave volume count, and then also the MACD is still deeply below the zero line in deep red still. It looks like it's kind of picking up a little bit. So with that said, on the weekly, I'm trying to see if I can get a target of around 28. Let me see what the options market here, I can tell you. Okay, and let's see here. I've got the March, and I've got down here at March 30, 31s are a little bit further out of the money, but based on the price and based on the stock and the movement of the stock, that's just where I felt comfortable going to. I was going to go a little bit more, but I think the premiums, it was just a little bit higher in some of these, and I didn't really like the spread, even though I got filled really, really well at $1.38. I got filled on these, so I did really well on them. Pretty happy with it so far, like I said, and it's a new position. So the only thing I don't like I said, was the spread on it. The volume on it's a little light too, but anyways, I'm playing the setup here. So right now, this is what I'm looking for. Down to around the $27, $28 mark, and if we get lower, great, and if we don't, that's okay too. So at the even at the strike of 31, if we can get into the 28, it'll still be all right, depending on how much time value is left. So you can adjust a little bit on there, and I'm going to check the options over the next couple of days and see how they do. But with the light volume like that, you're going to have that bigger spread on the option contracts between the bid-ask spread, and a lot of times it's not really great. But like I said, I'm playing the setup here that I really like. So that's one, and obviously I'm going to put in, if we can get below this candle here, below the 30, and obviously get above here at 38, and then you're above 38 and it's no go anymore. And then kind of with the hard target down here. And that just gives you kind of a rough idea of what we're looking at right now. And I can always roll the options in the next month. But I think, like I said, you know, with 20 some days left, we're going to know pretty well whether the trade's working or not before we decide to add or buy more time value on this. But this is one I like. Setup was good. Everything seemed to be propelling to the downside. Even today, keep in mind we had a nice up thrust in the market today, and Dow Jones closed up real well, erased a lot of those lows from the other day, and this thing still, even after the earnings, it didn't have much of a bounce back, and it still remained down over 4%. So just all weakness, and really nothing good forward from there. So we like everything about it, and check it out and see what you think. Okay, good luck to you.